wondering why other people's success or wondering why other people are successful is the refuge of losers.
Yes.
It's a loser mentality. It's a loser occupation. It's a loser practice because you're wondering why other people are successful. Like, who gives a fuck? You can say you think it sucks, but to spend time wondering why someone is successful and hating on someone for being successful, it doesn't do any good. It's like, what is that old expression that jealousy is... It's a poison that does the opposite of its intended. It doesn't affect the other person at all, but it poisons yourself.
Yeah.
It wastes your energy and time.
It just is so... It's so indicative that you are insecure.
Yes.
It's like people don't realize what a giveaway that is when they are talking shit. You're just like, ugh, this is just showing me that you fucking don't like yourself.
Well, I figured out, there's something that I figured out personally. Yeah. And that I try to relay this, and I try to be more clear and more concise the way I relay it. The way I look at it is that your mind, you have a certain amount of bandwidth. This is why I don't read Instagram comments or Twitter comments or YouTube comments. Like, I don't have any time. If I read them, it's an accident. But to seek them out, you have bandwidth. I don't spend time wondering why I hate things or hating on someone or being jealous. You have, let's call it units. You have 100 units of bandwidth in your mind. So that means there's 100 units that you can spend on things you care about, or you could let your mind be occupied by some stupid fucking Twitter feud that you're in with some idiot that you don't even know, and you could spend 30% of your Twitter bandwidth or your mind bandwidth on this, and then you only have 70% for the things you love. And then maybe you're involved in some fucking relationship with someone who's an idiot, and you're arguing back and forth with them. Well, there's another 30% that's gone. Now you have 40% left. You have 40% for the things you love instead of 100%. But if you only concentrate on the things you care about that mean something to you and learn how to do that, like you were talking about meditation, it's a form of meditation.
Yep.
Because you're learning how to avoid the little road bumps and the ditches on the side of the road.
That can suck your bandwidth.
Suck your bandwidth.
You could give them just a little bit and go, okay, no. But or you could lean in.
Like how you're saying when you stopped drinking, all of a sudden your career took off. You started doing well because you had more bandwidth. And you had less problems. This problem that you had that was rotting you away no longer existed. So now all of a sudden it frees up your time and you realize, oh my God, there's so many funny things that I could talk about. And I have so much energy and I'm so healthy. I could just go on stage and have fun, and then you're killing it.
When was the last thing that you go, no, like you maybe gave it a little too much bandwidth? Do you still struggle with those things?
No, I don't. Not really anymore, but it's been a gradual process. Like, remember the first...
You had to have been a jealous dude in stand-up. Like, when you first started out, you had to have hated the guy that was getting ahead. Like, right? I don't know any male comic.
I definitely was in the beginning.
Yeah. And what happened to that? You get successful and it didn't happen? I feel like
before I was successful, I realized it was stupid. Long before. Because when I was like an amateur, I would see guys that were killing, and I'd be like, fuck him. Like, why is he doing good? Like, that guy sucks, and this guy sucks, and, how come he got this and he got that? And then I remember thinking, like, this is a gigantic waste of time. And I got into comedy because I'm a fan of comedy. And my concentrating on people that suck or being jealous about people that are doing well does me zero good. But instead, if someone does well, I can be inspired and I can get fired up by it. I mean, I figured this out in my early 20s. I was like, okay, I have a poor way of looking at it because it's a martial arts thing. Because in martial arts, like, you can't be jealous of someone else's ability. You have to realize you might have to fight them someday. So by realizing that they're really good, you're forced to be objective about it. And you have to go to work. Like, you have to go, fuck, that guy's better than me. I got to get better. And you have to go to work. There's no positive benefit in underestimating someone. Underestimating someone will get you fucking killed. Like, literally. You're going to get a shin smashed into your face. Like, you don't want to ever
convincing yourself that the things that you're jealous of them for aren't really as good.
Right. Convincing yourself.
That will get you killed.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it, dude. Yeah. That's totally it, because the things that I get jealous of or have, and I'm better about it now than I've ever been, but you know, you see other women. I mean, my jealousies are always with other women.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. And I have to fight it. And I'm really good about it now to be like actually inspired by women who are funnier than me. But
that's awesome.
And to use it to be like, okay, then I need to be better. I need to get up to that level.
Yes.
That is, I need to go home and write. It like fires me up as opposed to like, why?
And it's powerful for everybody. It's powerful for them. It's powerful for you.
Yes.
It's like there's no negative aspect to it. It's like you should be thankful that there's women out there that make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like when I see someone just murder on stage, fuck, I want to go to work.
Yeah.
I want to go write. I want to get home and write.
Yeah.
I want to go perform. I'm like, fuck, that guy just killed. Or holy shit, she just crushed. Or she's out there killing it. And he's doing so good. It makes me want to work harder. And in that sense, as long as someone's not doing anything bad, as long as someone's not victimizing someone, what they're doing is they're showing you that it's possible to do better than you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's good.